Northern parts of Victoria remain on high alert as the Murray River is set to reach record levels. As we go to air tonight, evacuation warnings are current for Echuca, Barmer and Lower Moira, while those in Kerrang have been told it's now too late to leave, with a major highway blocked. The border towns of Echuca and Moama are now waiting for the peak to hit.
A town left to wait and prepare for the worst. The main street of Echuca lined with sandbags, businesses shut and residents feeling the dread of what's to come.
It's a bit scary up here, Abby, at the moment. We haven't seen the streets blocked up like this for, well, certainly not in our time.
The Murray predicted to peak at 95.3 metres. Echuca's highest recorded flood was in 1870 when the river peaked at 96.2 metres, with forecast rain and thunderstorms across northern and central Victoria, leaving Echuca at the mercy of the elements.
You can only do what you can do and then hope for the best.
There you go, switch it up. Thank you so much.
This group of volunteers has laid up to 50,000 sandbags a day since last weekend. Organising efforts, local tradie Liam Guinan says they won't stop until the floodwater has receded.
We're going to save the town first and then we're just going to enjoy it and celebrate and party, I think, on dry grounds.
Those left on the so-called wrong side of the 2.5 kilometre levee unsure if their sandbagging efforts will achieve much. As many as 80 homes have been left unprotected, the move provoking anger from residents calling themselves the sacrificial lambs of Echuca's flood emergency.
We've got to go as high or higher than what the levee is out the front. So what's the point? How many sandbags have we got?
Residents living on the northern side of the levee bank have spent the day watching as river levels slowly rise, in the knowledge that the worst is yet to come. They say a lack of communication from authorities is making this situation even more stressful.
Seen probably 2 SES vehicles past here, no army, nothing. You're on the wrong side of the bank, do it yourself.
Across the Murray River, Echuca's twin town of Moama also at risk.
It won't be 48 hours, it'll be more like 4 days, 5 days before we can actually relax.
As attention turns to protecting public health in the wake of the floods, 200 hospital staff and 20 pharmacists will be recruited for local public health units. The government admitting some failings in ensuring the region's multicultural and Indigenous communities were warned of the impending floods.
We always want to get it better. We want to make sure that we learn from every experience so that we're on a journey of continual improvement.
Echuca hoping it doesn't take too many more to get it right as the hours tick down until the Murray River once again spills into its streets.
And reporter Abby Denham joins us now from Echuca. Good evening, Abby. We saw there in your story that you had the opportunity to meet some of these people doing it tough, and it's obvious that it's pretty tough and tense times for people there in that region.
Oh, it certainly is, Janice. The latest advice from the Bureau of Meteorology is that the Murray River will peak at those levels above 95 metres on Sunday. Now, that date has changed several times over the last couple of days, and that's just really adding to the anxiety of locals here in Echuca. Where I'm standing at the moment, we've got the main street just off to my left, we've got the Campaspe River behind me, the Murray over on this side. So it's really a race against the clock to try and prepare businesses and homes before that peak hits. Now, speaking to some of the volunteers out today laying sandbags, they estimate that around 1 million sandbags has been laid between themselves, the SES, the ADF in Echuca and Moama over the last week. One of the local high schools here in Echuca, the Year 12s had their last day of school this week, and instead of the traditional muck-up day celebrations, those kids went out and spent their last day as high schoolers sandbagging their local community. So it's just been an incredible feeling of, community spirit over the last couple of days in Echuca. There's been an increased police presence around town today. As we know, these sorts of disasters and evacuations and emergencies can create a risk of looting. But speaking to people in the community today, they just feel like they're all in this together, and Echuca will get through it.
Thank you so much. Our reporter Abby Denham joined